The tech world is currently obsessed with giant screens, foldable phones, and massive workstations. But while everyone is looking at the horizon, Apple just dropped a nuclear bomb in the palm of your hand. You've heard the rumors, you've seen the leaks, but today, reality finally caught up. This is the iPad mini M5. It is the most powerful small form factor device ever conceived by human engineering. We aren't just talking about a minor refresh or a new color palette. We are talking about a total internal revolution that changes the definition of what a mini tablet can actually do. If you thought the mini was just for reading ebooks or watching Netflix in bed, you are about to be proven spectacularly wrong. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. For years, the iPad mini lived in a strange limbo. It was the Goldilocks device, too big to be a phone, too small to be a laptop. But with the M5 chip, Apple has officially deleted the word compromise from the dictionary. Imagine having the raw computational power of a high-end MacBook Pro tucked into your back pocket. Imagine editing 8K ProRes video while sitting in a coffee shop, or running desktop-class AAA gaming titles at 120 frames per second on a device you can hold with one hand. This isn't just an update, it's a statement. And today, we are going to tear down every single layer of this machine to see why the M5 iPad mini is the only device you actually need in 2026. Let's start with the heart of the beast, the M5 Silicon. Apple's transition to their own chips was the best thing to happen to the iPad, but putting the M5 in the mini is almost overkill, and we love it. We are looking at a 3-nanometer architecture that defies the laws of thermodynamics. In previous generations, thermal throttling was the enemy of the mini. The small chassis meant nowhere for the heat to go. But the M5 architecture is so incredibly efficient that it stays ice cold even when you're pushing the GPU to its absolute limit. When you launch an app on this device, it doesn't just open, it explodes onto the screen. There is zero latency, no stutter, no hesitation. It feels like the software is predicting your touch before you even make it. But why does a small tablet need this much power? Because the way we work has changed. We are no longer tethered to desks. The pro user of 2026 is someone who is mobile, someone who is creating content on the fly, and someone who demands instant results. The M5 chip brings the neural engine to a level we've never seen in a mobile device. AI integration is no longer a gimmick. It's woven into the fabric of iPadOS. Whether you're using generative fill in Photoshop, real-time voice translation, or complex 3D modeling, the M5 handles it with a shrug. It's like putting a Ferrari engine inside a go-kart. The power-to-weight ratio is simply off the charts. Now, let's talk about that display. For a long time, the iPad mini was plagued by the jelly scrolling controversy and a 60 Hz refresh rate that felt ancient. Apple finally listened. The M5 mini features a ProMotion tandem OLED display. This is the same technology found in the ultra-premium iPad Pros. What does that mean for you? It means deep, inky blacks that make colors pop with a vibrancy that looks almost three-dimensional. It means a 120 Hz refresh rate that makes every swipe, every scroll, and every animation feel liquid smooth. Once you see this screen, your iPhone is going to look dull, and your laptop